One thing I want to talk about also is the app a little bit more. What does the app offer? And when I'm talking about app, it's the mobile application, tablet, whatever it may be. Can you expand on what it is and what is in there?
So this is cool. So a new student comes in and they're taking the fundamentals class. And when they're taking the class, let's say I have Sui teaching the class. She does the instruction. She shows the technique of the class for that day. Everybody splits off. They're working with their partner. We have two TV screens on the main mat. And on the TV screens, the technique that Sui just taught is on a loop because we've pre-filmed everything. So for example, if you're partnered up with somebody and Sui is on the other side of the room helping correct somebody else, and you're like, yo, I can't remember where I put my hand. Like, do I put my hand here or there? You can look at the TV. Or let's say you get to class 5 minutes late, you get stuck in traffic and you're not sure, you want to hop in, but you don't know what's going on. You can always look at the TV and say, oh, they're doing the Kimura from Close Guard today. That's where I got to put my hand. This is what we're doing. And then the way that interacts with the app is that on the app, all of the fundamentals program videos are on the app so that after class, if you want to go look and review what we did for the day, you can look at the video and you can take your own notes on the video. All of my advanced curriculums, so if I do a 6-week block of long distance guard passing, we film all of those videos so the students can see on the app if they miss a class, like let's say they miss week 3 of the 6-week curriculum, they can always look at the app and say, oh yeah, on week 3, Josh taught this. Therefore, when we do week 4, I can make sure that I'm caught up and I can see what we did for that day. I could take notes on it. They can send me messages on the app if they want and ask questions. So it's pretty cool.
That is very cool. So you do then sort of pre-publish the curriculum. So I could, in theory, plan out in advance, maybe some additional context in whatever you're going to cover in a week or 2 weeks out or something like that.
Well, yeah. So we don't like for the fundamentals curriculum, everything is pre-recorded and you can look at, for example, if we're in week 3 of fundamentals, you can always go out to week 6 and see what we're going to do in week 6. In the advanced classes, we film the videos the day of, and then we publish them later on that day. So it's not all filmed in advance for the advanced classes. It's just that Angie will film my class and then edit the videos so that it's watchable later on that day.
Yeah, that makes sense. That would be insane to do all of it. Yeah.
Yeah. And also too, like with the advanced stuff, like we do operate on a pretty tight schedule, but it would be hard to film everything in advance. And there are times where if I see that the class needs something different than what I had taught, like let's say I'm teaching the same thing at 12 noon as I am at 7 p.m., then I might see that the 7 p.m. class needs something slightly different than what the 12 noon class needed. And so I'll take the curriculum that we did earlier in the day and I'll modify it a little bit for the 7 p.m. class because I want to make sure that I'm not just like, cut and pasting 12 noon and 7 p.m., but I'll change it a little bit so that I can give them what they need for that class. If I pre-recorded everything, there wouldn't be enough flexibility to adjust to the class that comes in.